Om Guruve Namaha. Hello everyone. Today in Dharmic Parenting, I'm going to talk about acceptance. Why acceptance? Let's understand the need and importance of acceptance in parenting. So, when a parent accepts their child, what happens? The child is relaxed around the parent. They don't hesitate to bring out their true selves. Their confidence is of next level. Their self-esteem goes very high. Not only that, when all these things happen, automatically they start putting effort in bringing out the best in themselves. So suppose they are an artist, a dancer, a painter, a singer, or maybe they are very good in maths, or maybe they want to do something else. Whatever they want to do, they will be able to do it better when you accept them. So your acceptance matters. Now let us understand why I am talking about acceptance by parents. All of us, we grow with our own beliefs. Our beliefs are so rigid sometimes that we are unable to accept. Forget about accepting any other personality, any other individual in our lives. We are unable to accept our own children. Those little babies who are like blank papers and they come into our life. Of course, we think they are blank papers, but yes, it has been proven that now that they have their own sanskaras which they come with. Anyways, when they have come to our lives, little babies, we start seeing in parents so many times. I have seen in many parents that they are unable to accept little things like thumb sucking. They stop their children from sucking thumb. They stop their children from maybe if it's a boy, he wants to play with his penis, they stop the child from doing it. Why? Because we have certain beliefs, we have certain fears that stop us from doing it, from letting the child be. What are the fears? Different kinds of fears. So suppose if the child is thumb sucking, his teeth will be disorganized, they will lose their shape. If the child is roaming around naked, he will not know how to behave in front of others. So we start there, and this doesn't stop there. We start rejecting every little thing the child comes up with. So suppose a child is scared. The child may be scared of anything. Maybe he is scared of rides, maybe he is scared of slides, maybe he is scared of there are so many things which scare the child. Let me tell you an incident about my own daughter. She was scared of going in the lift. So every time we used to go in a lift, she used to be scared. And one day I spoke to her, what happened? Why are you scared? She told me that one of her friend's elder sister told her that in their building that lift crashed. Though it was empty, but it was so scary that she didn't want to climb on it. So how to accept such a scenario? It's very difficult for a parent to accept such a thing, because once they see that their children are scared, they start feeling, if they are scared of such little things today, how will they face bigger challenges in life? That's not the case. Problems can be solved very easily if you start accepting your child. So what did I do? I told her, okay Rishita, so if you are scared going in the lift, it's okay. What do you want to do? She told me, I want to take the stairs. I said, okay, let's go by stairs. And coincidentally, my parents used to live on the 5th floor, and every day whenever we used to visit them, we used to go by stairs. But then there came a time when we had to travel to 8th, 9th, 10th floor. And then I used to talk to her. So now we have to go to the 8th floor. What do you want to do? Do you want to go by stairs or lift? Now she knew that she can't go by stairs till 8th floor. So she told me, okay, so I will be standing, we both will be there in the lift. You keep looking out, and the moment the lift touches the 8th floor, you immediately open it and we'll run out. I said, okay, we'll do that. So she made plans how she is going to tackle her fear. Gradually, over the period of time, she was able to get over her fear. She was able to find out ways to go on the lift with anyone besides me, and later on she now there's not an issue, but later on, as time passed, she could go there. Even despite being scared, she could travel alone in lift. All this happened because I accepted. Yes, there were people around me who used to tell her, no, there's no need of being scared. Why are you scared? Why this is not the way, you should go on the lift. And there were people who forced her to be on the lift. But as a parent, your role is very important. Even if people around you are saying different things, but the child will always look at you. Your acceptance matters. Whether others accept or not, if you are accepting your child will automatically take up the right path. So this was all about acceptance by parents. You need to start accepting every little thing. Stop yourself. Stop yourself from saying no to every little thing which whatever the child is doing, and try to think about it. Now, I want to talk about two more things, very important things today in this small segment. One is, of course, it's all about acceptance. One major things which is very troublesome and which has irked me a lot is that there are so many parents who are unable to accept their child if whenever they see someone tells them that there's some problem in them. Like suppose the problem can be of any kind. They may be slow learners. They may be having some problem while interacting. They may be having some problem while speaking. They may be having some problem, some issues while writing, or the child may even be brain injured. So parents take too long to accept the fact that their child needs help, and this is so important that the parent accept their child very quickly, because every day that passes, you are missing out on the opportunity to work on your child at the right time. And today, if you accept the child immediately, you accept, okay, my child has a problem, has an issue, you will have lots of time to work on that issue. You may be able to solve the issue. So please accept your child. If your child has some problem, immediately accept and start working on it, rather than being ashamed, being embarrassed, being sad, being disheartened. Please do not waste time. Accept your child. The moment you accept your child will not only feel relaxed and start behaving, start interacting, start responding in the right way. You will also see results, beautiful things happening in your child's life. Next point which I want to raise here today, that I have seen so many parents, they take so long in accepting their children, especially if they have an issue with their gender. So if your child is a boy and he is unable to accept himself, or if your child is a girl and he wants to be a boy, he is unable to accept he or she is unable to accept himself as a girl or a boy. So he or she is looking up to you. Once you start accepting your child is not worried about the world. That comes later. The child will face the entire world, but first he needs to face you. You need to be that support for your child. So today, if your child has an issue with his gender, please, please, please accept your child. The earlier you do it, the more time your child has to work on himself, on his thoughts, on how he needs to nourish himself, how he needs to work on his new life. So please accept your child. Let the child come out as early as possible so that he can work on the other aspects of his personality. Do not get stuck on it. There are so many beautiful things which are still there, which are still available for your child. Just because he is not accepting you, he is not able to accept his own gender, his own body, that doesn't mean the life is not for him. He can still do he or she can do so many beautiful things in life. So at this note, I would like to conclude that parents, please accept your child. This child is not only your own, is not your object. He is not here because of you. He has come here with your help, of course, but not just because of you. Whether you would have been there or not, the child would have been in this world. So your role in his life is only as a facilitator. Give him full support and see how beautifully your child can bring out his own potential. Thank you very much.